Deja vu for us. We started 9 years ago with 3 people and built an organization of over 80,000 people, over 20,000 in the state of Maryland. This next run will be 10 times bigger and better. So no more talking. I'm going to bring up a young man that I got a great deal of respect for because I feel his heart and I feel his spirit. And I know he's about helping people. So let's give it up for our CEO, Mr. Logan Stout.
How are we? It's great to be here. I wish somebody would have showed up. Hey, I'm excited you're here, and you know what's interesting is I got to listen. That's my first time to hear them speak and live, and they're pretty awesome, aren't they? Amazing. You know what I love about them is they're authentic. Here at ID Life, we believe in just be raw, be authentic. If you're perfect, you're too good for us, right? If you're perfect, you're not allowed to be a part of our company, okay? And I love how real and authentic and raw they are. So thank you for the kind introduction. And you know, for those of you that are in the room tonight that have been friends of mine since we started this company, May 1st, 2000, was it a year and a half ago? I love you. Great to see you all tonight. Great to see you all. For those of you that are brand new, I love you. Welcome to the family. It's great to see you. And for those of you that are guests, at the end of this presentation, I think you'll know if this is something you want to be involved with. Equally as important, I think you'll know if it's not something you want to be involved with. And that's fine too, okay? Now, we'll check your pulse, but you know that's okay. Now, here's the deal. Freedom requires 3 things. I really want you to understand that. Freedom requires 3 things. If you're lacking any one of these 3 things, you're not free. Time, money, and health. If you don't, you can have all the money in the world, but if you have no time, you're not free. You can have all the time in the world. If you have no money, you're not free. You can have all the time and the money in the world, but if you're not healthy, you're not free. It takes time, money, and health. But you know what's interesting is health is the one thing that sort of goes to the back burner until something goes wrong. You understand your health, you either invest in it now or it costs you later. The problem is when it costs you later, it's really hard to turn back time. Very hard. You know, we have December 1st here in Maryland. December 1st. Right? We are 30 more days of debauchery, and then January 1st, we're all going to change our lives, right? You ready? It's like the last day of December, I'm going to kill myself. But January 1st, if I survive to January 1st, I'm going to make promises to God that I know I'll never keep come January 2nd. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Look, here's my goal for all of us tonight. My goal is for you all to have a very clearly defined vision of how you will never have the same New Year's resolution again after January 1st, 2016. Come January 1st, 2017, I want you to look back on your New Year's resolutions of January 1st, 2016 and say, wow, what a ride. What a ride. And you know what will be interesting? You'll look back on January 1st, 2016, and you'll say, I can't believe I put myself in that situation. That's what you'll say. You know, but we had a little leadership training before the business presentation, and I told all the folks that were in the room, the leaders, the senior directors and above, I said, look, every person that comes in this room, they're a masterpiece. They're put on this earth to do great things. But it does, in fact, take being around the right people at the right place, at the right time, with the right product, for one's greatness to be deployed into the world. You see, a lot of folks, I want you to understand, a lot of folks, you know that you're good, you know that you're great, hopefully you know that, but you just haven't been able to figure out how to truly accomplish the ID life, the individually designed life. Right? So maybe you're working in a job that you don't necessarily like, but it's paying your bills. What I want for tonight is I want tonight to be your head start, your 1 month head start on the rest of the world on your New Year's resolution. That's what I want. January 1st to come and go, and I want you to laugh at everybody and say, I'm a whole month ahead of you. I have a head start on you. I'm serious, right? And so my goal for you is when you leave here to have a clearly articulated, defined vision of how you're going to do that from a health standpoint, from a mental, spiritual, physical, financial, emotional, everything. Success is not the size of your bank account. That's a big fallacy, a huge myth that our country specifically is bought into. They think money is the cure. And then they get all the money and you go, okay, I'm still miserable. It takes the 6 quadrants of life to truly be successful. See, success, in my opinion, is defined as reaching your maximum potential mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationally. Those 6 quadrants. Well, hear me on this. Individuals play the game. Teams win championships. The culture you're a part of here, just watch how it works better. So with that being said, we're going to go through this presentation. I'm going to go quickly. The good thing is this. Everything you're going to see we have on video. Everything you're going to see we have available to you. Okay? So it's all available online. Right? Whenever I come in town, I like to do it live. I will be going, tomorrow we'll be in Pennsylvania area, and then we'll be in New Jersey after that. Friday, December 4th and December 5th, we'll be in Vegas, doing a boot camp, a full day training in Vegas. If you want to come join us on that. Mark Bennett will be there with me. Some of our other top earners will be there. Then Thursday, December 10th, I'm in Atlanta. Friday, December 11th and 12th, Chicago. And then a boot camp in Chicago, Illinois. Look, here's the deal. I'm so excited that you're all here because here's what I know for a fact. I believe with every piece of my soul, and I own traditional companies as well, so don't take this the wrong way, but I believe with every bit of my soul, what we have here at ID Life is the greatest opportunity in America today. And it'll soon be the greatest opportunity on the globe. I genuinely believe that. And I do believe that every single one of you can accomplish your dreams if you'll just simply get involved with the right people at the right place at the right time with the right opportunity. You know, success, you know what's great about success? It's available to everyone as soon as someone decides they want it. That's the great thing about success. You want to know the most powerful time in your life? Right now. It's the only time of your life that you can control, right now. You see, most people, they get so stuck on yesterday, or they get so stuck on someday that they don't live today, and today is the most powerful moment of your life, right now. This is it. Now here's the bad thing about success. It waits on no one. It does. You want to know how people create life-changing wealth? They master the fundamentals, and they're at the right place at the right time. Notice I didn't say they're extraordinarily talented. I think Stan's proven it. Where's Stan? I'm kidding. You admitted it. I'm agreeing with you. No, I'm just kidding. No, but the truth is this: is people think to be successful on any grand scale, you have some extraordinary talent. That is not true. So I want you to hear me on this. Success is about doing the right small things, repeat them. If you just do them regularly, you'll be successful. We have it all. So what's the missing link? Someone that's willing. That's it. That's all we're missing. I'm willing. Of course, I thought we were missing it until I walked in here tonight. I saw 200 people. I'm actually going to up against the wall. 800 people sitting. Will you bring me my remote? Stan, please. And then I'm going to give you credit. Oh, Bob's got it. Hey, Cooper, are you on Periscope? Yeah. Let me see that. Hey, y'all live on my Periscope right now. To the world, right now. That was the weakest. They invented on Periscope a frowny face to your first one. Now you're getting hearts. Now you're getting hi from all over the place. Yeah, it's cool. By the way, please, I love to connect with you all. I try to be as accessible as possible on social media, from Twitter to Periscope to Facebook to whatever. So please, I'd love to keep up with your life and get to know you. But that being said, if you're willing to be open-minded, I'm going to show you something. And before I get into it, I want you to understand this one quote. You'll miss 100% of the opportunities you don't pursue. I got into network marketing reluctantly. One of my best friends I knew since 6th grade was trying to invite me to a mixer just like this for over a year. I finally agreed to go under one condition. And that condition was he would never mention it again. That's what I told him. I said, I will go to your deal, but if you guys will never mention it again. And he said, deal. I went. I sat in an audience. There was 12 people. I was one of 12 people. And the individual speaking was so bad. You know when you're just embarrassed for someone? You know what I'm talking about? I'm sitting there going, this is terrible. And I'm like leaning over going, how much longer is this going to go, man? And he goes, just a little bit longer. And then I asked him a magical question that I know everybody in the room had to be thinking. Is she making any money? Goes, yeah. Well, come on. How much is she making? Seriously. About 25 grand a month? I'm in. That's literally what happened. I was a college baseball coach at Dallas Baptist University, and I wasn't making anything close to that a month. And I was a lot better than that person up there speaking, I can promise you. And I sat for the first time in my life, honestly. I sat in a chair and I went, I'm in the wrong vehicle. That's what I said about it. I went, I'm in the wrong vehicle. Now, I originally got involved in network marketing to get out of debt. That was my original goal. And here's the question I have for all of you. How awesome is it going to be 6 months from right now if you're debt-free? How awesome is that going to be? Seriously. Listen to me. We're going to show big numbers, but my first priority in regards to the compensation, and we have the best comp plan in the industry. Literally.
Yes, we do.
But
yes,
my first goal for
do.
people is to get debt-free. Now, here's why I'm going to say that. The first presentation I went to, here's one of the things that really turned me off. The person was up there, we're going to get rich, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there going, okay, dude. You know, seriously. I felt like I was watching like a Saturday Night Live skit or something. I really did. I was like, this is ridiculous. Right? But when I realized that the lady was making, decent money, I go, if I can just make $1,000 a month doing it on the side, part-time, that would be huge for me.
I already do that.
And that's really what grasped my vision for doing a home-based business and working from home part-time. And that's what I'm excited for all of you. For 2016, when the year comes to a close, my goal is for you all to be feeling like you were 20 years old again. For you 20 years old, you don't understand what that means. But for the rest of us, I want you to do this and it creaks, right? But at the end of the day, I want you to feel great and I want you to be debt-free. And worst case scenario, that's how we close out 2016. You start feeling great, you're sleeping great, you have great energy throughout the day, your joints don't hurt, you're at the ideal weight, and you're debt-free. How great would 2016 be? Well, let me tell you something. There are people with 1/10 of your ability, 1/10 of your influence, 1/10 of your talent already doing that here. And so really it's just a matter of whether or not you're willing. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the business presentation, all right? Okay. I think we know it's a business presentation. All right. Why Howdy Life? We truly are transforming an industry. People say being in at the right time. Timing is critical. It is, but most people don't understand why. Most people think timing is critical because you have to be in at the beginning of a company. That's great. And it's certainly an advantage. It's just like real estate, right? If you can be in at prime real estate where everybody knows about it, and you buy it for $1,000 an acre instead of $100,000 an acre, obviously that's a good business move, right? But here's what's much bigger than that. If you can be in at the beginning of a paradigm shift in an entire industry, the health and wellness space, it's transforming right before our eyes. And when you can get in at the beginning of that, life-changing wealth takes place. When there's a paradigm shift, that means a bunch of money goes from point A to point B. And the key is to get in the middle of that. You don't even need the whole pie. You understand the health and wellness space is a $3 trillion space globally. You don't need a piece of that pie. You just need to lick the knife. We cut it. I'm serious. I'm serious. Hey, last company I built, and the team we built, it was the 12th largest company on the globe. I want you to hear me on that. I didn't start. From scratch, we built the 12th largest company on the globe. On the globe. We did $70 million our first year, $400 million our second year, $682, $896, rest is history. Why? Because we got in at the beginning of a paradigm shift where people didn't know they could do one thing, and then they learned they could, and the rest is history. You mark my word, 2 years from right now, people will look back and laugh that they ever took supplements not customized to them. Worse than that, 2 years from now, people look back and be appalled they ever ate the foods with the synthetic, artificial ingredients, artificial flavoring, that they're currently eating. They'll look back and they'll say, this is ridiculous. I cannot believe they sold this. Do you realize over 80% of the foods in the United States of America today are not even legal in other countries? And I'm a proud American. I love my country. But I don't like the fact that corporate greed has overridden what's best for the American people. And so what I'm excited about is getting our country healthy. And my wife and I, when we founded this company, my wife and I own the majority of the company, this was not, I don't take a salary. I don't do this for the money. My wife and I struggled, I hate to even say this in front of a group this big, but I'm going to be real with you. My wife and I struggled with infertility for 10 years. We went to infertility specialists. We were healthy. They couldn't tell us why. And I'll never forget when a doctor looked me in the eye and said to me, "Mr.